Hi students, in our last video we have learned 5 questions from light unit, isn't it? Now we are going to see next questions from this unit. Whatever we learned was all 2-mark questions. Now we are going to see a 3-mark questions. That is the 6th question in 2020 paper. Now the 6th question is, a diver in water looks obliquely at an object AB in air. Does the object appear taller, shorter, or of the same size to the diver? Second part of the question is that we will discuss the first one first, then we will go to the next. Here, a diver in water looks an object AB from this side, obliquely at an object AB. So here the diagram also is given. AB is the object, diver is here. Okay, this diagram is common for both. Okay, this is the eye of the diver. He is looking at this object. Does the object appear taller, shorter, or of the same size to the diver? That is the question here. So we have learned when we see any object from a denser medium. Here this is water and object is in air. Okay. So when we see an object from denser medium to rarer medium, okay, what happens? We feel the object is longer or taller. Okay. So here easily we can write, what does the object appear taller, shorter, or of the same size? That is the question. No? Easily we can tell it is taller. So our first answer is going to be taller. Taller. For this we will get 1 mark. Okay, 1 mark for that. Second question, this diagram is the show the path of 2 rays AC and AD starting from the tip of the object. So here you can see AB is the object, AC and AD are the 2 rays. Okay, we have to show the path of these 2 rays starting from tip of the object as it travels towards the diver in water and hence obtain the image of the object. So here we have to complete this diagram and show the image formation. Okay. So what we have to do here is, this AC is traveling from air to water. So it is moving from rarer to denser medium. So what happens? It comes closer to the normal. So we have to draw the normal here and shows that it is comes closer to the normal. Extend that ray backwards. So we can keep the scale straight like this and draw dotted lines backwards. Okay. And this is the light ray. Mark the arrow. Similar way, we have to draw AD also. Even AD is traveling from air to water. That means rarer to denser medium. It comes closer to the normal. So we have to draw the normal. Again, it comes closer to the normal. Keep it straight like this. This is the ray, extend it backwards. Okay. This is the refracted ray. Now we can see these 2 refracted rays, when we extended it backwards, it met at a point here. So this point you will be getting the image. That means A dash I marked. Okay. We have to join this. When we join, we must use dotted lines because this is again a virtual image. Virtual images we have to represent using dotted lines. Okay. Really these 2 rays did not meet anywhere. We extended it backwards and here it met, isn't it? So here you can get the image and a virtual image is formed. So this is the complete diagram. If you draw all these rays correctly and mark the image, you will be getting 2 more marks. Okay, in this if you miss something, like that means all the directions we have to mark, and virtual image we have to mark with dotted lines. That is the complete answer. If you miss anything, you will be losing 1 mark. Okay. Our next question from this chapter is, complete the path of the ray AB through the glass prism in PQR till it emerges out of the prism. Given the critical angle of the glass as 42 degree. 3 mark. Okay. 3 mark question it is. This diagram also is there. Okay. So what we have to do? Complete the path of the ray AB. So look at this. Here PQR is a glass prism and glass critical angle is 42. That much is given. Okay. And here what is the meaning of this? This is a right angle. Okay. This is 90 degree and this angle is 30. Then what will be this angle? This is going to be 60. How can we tell? Because angle sum property we know, if we add all 3 angles of a triangle, it has to be 180 degree. So 90 plus 30 plus x should be equal to 180. That means this has to be 60. 90 minus 30 we will be getting, isn't it? Or 180 minus of 90 plus 30. 180 minus 120, we will get this as 60. Okay. Now we are going to start this ray AB. Okay. Here again it is given this angle also right angle. That means angle of incidence is going to be 0. Okay. So the ray, though it is passing from air to glass, it will go undeviated because here it is normal to the surface, or angle of incidence 0. So this ray goes undeviated. Okay. Here you will get your 1 mark because you took it undeviated. Now what happens? It strikes at this surface. Okay. At this surface, what will be the angle of incidence? We have to draw the normal here and find this angle. Which angle? Angle of incidence we have to find. Okay. So since this angle here is 60 degree, we know that this angle also going to be 60 degree. Okay. So this angle is 60 degree. Angle of incidence is 60 degree. Okay. Now we have to check with the critical angle, because critical angle is 42. We know critical angle is 42. We have 2 conditions for total internal reflection. Okay, what is the condition for total internal reflection? There are 2 conditions. One, the ray must travel from denser to rarer medium. So here the first condition is satisfied. The ray is going from denser. This is denser medium, glass. Glass to air means denser to rarer medium. First condition fulfilled. The second condition is angle of incidence must be greater than the critical angle. You see here 60 degree is greater than 42 degree. So here total internal reflection takes place. Okay. So what happens? The ray completely returns to the same medium. So you can get the reflected ray like this. Okay. Because the angle of incidence 60 is greater than the critical angle 42. So total internal reflection took place. Okay. Here you will be getting next mark. Okay. Now second mark also you got. Now we have to draw the normal here. Okay. Since this is a straight side, we can draw the normal straight to this. Okay. A perpendicular. When you draw the normal, here also we have an angle of incidence. What will be this angle of incidence? This angle of incidence going to be the same as this angle. That means this is 30. This angle of incidence also is going to be 30 only. That means angle of incidence is, again it is denser to rarer medium. For total internal reflection I am telling. Here it is denser to rarer, but the angle of incidence 30 is less than 42. Okay, angle of incidence is less than the critical angle. So here it has refraction. It refracts. Okay, so this is the complete diagram. So you have refraction here, but inside the glass prism we had total internal reflection. Okay, most of the years you will get one or two questions from total internal reflection. It is very important topic in this part. Okay, so this complete diagram gives you 3 marks. Suppose you did this part correctly, 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark we will get. But you did it correctly, you forgot to mark this arrow. Here all these places you missed the direction. In that case, you will lose 1 mark. Okay, all arrows together you will lose 1 mark. That means 2 marks you will be getting out of 3. So please don't forget to mark the direction, and don't forget this condition also. What is that? Angle of incidence greater than the critical angle, and if the ray is travelling from denser to rarer medium, total internal reflection takes place. Yeah, this is our last question. Okay, in 2020 paper, a lens of focal length 20 cm forms an inverted image at a distance 60 cm from the lens. First question, identify the lens. Second part, how far is the lens present in front of the object? Third, calculate the magnification of the image. Okay, 3 parts are there, and this question carries 4 marks. Okay, so how the mark distribution will be? First question, identify the lens, 1 mark. How far the lens present in front of the object? This question can have 2 marks, and this magnification, when we find, we will be getting 1 more mark. Okay, so here a lens of focal length 20 cm forms an inverted. So better we'll write down all given things. A lens of focal length we will represent using the symbol F. F is 20 cm. Forms an inverted image at a distance 60 cm. So here image is formed at a distance 60 cm. That means from the lens. Okay, from the lens. That means image distance from the lens. We have a symbol for that. That is V. V is equal to 60 cm from the lens. Identify the lens. Okay, first part, to identify the lens. So I'll write the answer here for the first one. Answer, it is which lens, children? How can we identify it? Because it forms an inverted image. Okay, from that keyword, inverted image. Only the lens which can form inverted image is convex. Okay, convex lens. What type of image will be formed in concave lens? It will be always virtual and it is erect. Okay, always erect image will be formed. So here the answer is convex lens. Inverted image will be formed using convex lenses only. Okay, so we got our 1 mark. Okay, answer is convex lens. We will get 1 mark. Second part, how far is the lens present in front of the object? What is the meaning of that? U we have to find. What is the distance between the object and the lens? Okay, that is U. We have to find U. Okay, here since it is convex lens, we know the sign convention. We have to apply the signs. Okay, so here focal length F is always positive and V is the image distance from the lens. For inverted, that means real images, it is positive. Okay, so both this will be positive, so we don't have any problem. If it is virtual image, we have to take V as negative. So here it is positive. Now we start using the lens formula. What is lens formula? 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. Okay, here what we have to find is U only, isn't it? So we rearrange and write it as minus 1 by U we can bring here, and 1 by F we can take there. So 1 by U is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by F. Now we can substitute. When we substitute it, 1 by V, 1 by 60 minus 1 by 20. Okay, here we have to take LCM. That means we can multiply this. LCM can be 60, isn't it? 60 will be the LCM. So here 1 minus 3 by 60 you get. Therefore 1 by u is equal to minus 2 by 60. Therefore u is equal to minus 60 by 2. We get it as minus 30 centimeter. Okay, minus 30 centimeter. Okay, this is the answer. We get 2 marks for this. 1 mark for the correct substitution and the other mark for this correct answer with unit. Okay. Now one more part is that is the third part. Third part I will do here. Third part is calculate the magnification of the image. Okay, magnification formula m is equal to v by u. Okay, here how much is v? V is 60 by u is minus 30. We got it from the previous answer. Okay, so this can be how much? 60 by 30 is 2 negative minus 2. Okay, magnification is minus 2. You will be getting next mark. So total 4 mark you will have. Okay, so children, this chapter if we learn, okay, if you learn this unit, almost every year you will be getting section 2 one complete question. Even 2020, that means the previous year also, it was full 6th question completely from this unit. So you can have nicely, you can choose that question for your second section. So now we discussed all the questions from light unit from 2020 paper. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.